it's Christine. It's time for Scraplift Crafternoon. Let me show you the inspiration layout. I think, oh my gosh, I forgot which one found this. It might have been Pantera. So here we go. It's from Erica Rose Creates. And she has this big floral frame around like a double matted middle. And she's got a white piece of cardstock here. She has a border going across, and it's circular photos. A couple of embellishment clusters, obviously, with a big old title. Now, what I have going on here is I have these pictures from 2019. Now, y'all don't make fun of my hair, because that hair looks scraggly as crap. But we were in front of the Vegas chocolate store, or whatever it was. And I think these are good. I printed these as 4x6, so I had enough space to cut them into little circles. So I've got my nested dies here, and I'm going to end up using... well, I don't know quite yet. I'll have to pull out some more papers. I did pull out, it's Vicki Boutin's Discover and Create, because I was looking through all my other stuff, and like none of the colors of anything I currently have, well, I shouldn't say that. I could probably go to my stash, but I'm just looking at stuff I got going on. And this kind of looks like it'll go pretty good. I kind of like that a lot. Now I'm going to have to get off into my Vicki Boutin, like ephemeras and whatnot, but this is what I'm starting with. And yeah, I'm liking this. So this is the plan at the moment. I've actually used this piece of paper, I think, one other time. And I may look at my scraps and see if I have some, because I got to mount these photos too. And also, obviously, I need a border of some kind, but I've got plenty. I've got plenty. So this is what I'm starting with. I actually have this one picture here too that's just adorable, but I'm going to leave it big. I'm going to use that for a different layout, something maybe about their relationship or something versus like where we are. So, and the other thing I like about this collection is it's got that funny little font, and I don't know what the title is going to be yet, but it might be just Kisses or something like that, or Hershey's, or I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, that's what I'm starting with, so I'll be back on guys. Real quick check-in. All I've done at this point, well, all I've done, I did the matting that I was talking about. So I put the yellow, and then I put this on top of that. I did go ahead and cut my circles, and in the inspiration piece, she had like a black and white stripe, and then a colored, and then a photo, and then the opposite on the other one. So that's what I've done here. I have this... she used like a border punch. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to tear it, because Vicki Boutin's Vicki Boutin, and you know, you get your inks and things. So I think I'm going to tear it. Plus I don't have enough like this. I want to use this, and I say that. I think I'm going to use this. This yellow is a little off. I may have to go back through my stuff, y'all. This yellow might not work because of this yellow here. So you know what? I take it back. Let me dig some more papers. And I'm going to find a piece that goes right here. But I probably will still tear it versus punch it. So, and then I pulled out a bunch of little ephemeras here. I haven't figured out how I'm going to organize them yet. But that's what I got going on. Yeah. Let me look and see if I can find maybe a blue. Maybe I can find a blue. Let me look, and I'll be back on a second. Okay, you guys. So I did my check in there. So you guys see my circle pictures and all that. So here's this purple pinky color. It matches the purple feathers and stuff on the left-hand side of the paper there. And I'm going to tear this because, as I mentioned, rather than a punch, I decided to go ahead and tear it. Vicki Boutin just to me lends toward tears, not punches. Although I guess well, let me put it this way. The punches that I have, let me put it that way. Obviously, this is a hair too long, so I'm going to trim that side down. I don't know what I'm doing right now, y'all. Oh, I'm measuring it because I couldn't remember how much I'd cut it. So I'm going to trim off that little side there. And then I'm going to start basically just building around the pictures. And I'll kind of fast around, and I'll find there's tons, and I have so many embellishments, you guys. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you I stuck with one collection either, by the way. I kind of got into the where to next. I'm pretty certain I have some color study in here. I'm not even sure what all I have, y'all. I just kind of pulled out stuff that looked good. Maybe print shop even. So this is where this is going to go down, and then I'm going to start pulling out stuff. And even, to be honest with you, did I kind of match the original post? Kind of, yes, maybe no. Like she had a cactus there, so I got a palm tree here, palm leaf. She had a camera there in the middle. I actually start with this camera, but I'll find another one on a sticker sheet that's a little smaller, and I thought worked better. I really like this toucan. I leave him on there for just a minute, and then I go, no, you're too big, and you don't really go with the thing. I mean, we're at this Hershey's place, so it's all chocolate. I do end up adding like a little gelato, but I mean, I still go, it's sweet or whatever. I kind of put those words up there. I moved the toucan off. The word, that sweet treat, does not stay up there because she doesn't have that on hers. And I thought, no, that doesn't work. I do decide to make the title Love Days like this. I do keep that because I do like that. That kind of is shaped like what she has. And it works. So I'm going to leave that. It's going to kind of shift just a little bit here and there, go up a little higher and that sort of thing. I like the little ribbon on the left side over there, but I'm going to switch it out for a smaller one. I'm looking in the sticker sheets. I get in the sticker sheets. I get in the ephemera. I get in the chipboard. I do pull out this little viewfinder thing. She had a round element over there, so I decided to stick it there. Those two words come off. I do, like I said, I end up using Sweet Treat. I don't use Happy Street. That doesn't get used. I think I even tried a couple times, but I don't actually end up using it. In the stickers here, what'll I end up putting out there? This might be where I get this. Where do I get anything? Oh, I do get one more thing, couple things down for the bottom right, because I do this whole centerpiece here, and then I'll realize she has a little bitty cluster down the lower right. I'm like, oh shoot, I almost missed that. So again, I'm just kind of fassing around, you guys. I'm getting, and here's where I find that other camera. And I think, oh, this one's a little better because it's a little smaller. Right now, my pictures are also a little farther apart than hers, and I will pull those in together a little bit closer. I'm not going to sit and tell you, like I said, I did exact replication of her layout, but I got fairly close, I think. Here's a chipboard flower. I do like this. I think this is good. I find actually 3 chipboard flowers. And again, I don't even remember which collection anymore, you guys. And it says stickers on it. It doesn't really tell you the collection, I don't think. Here's another chipboard flower, and I go, okay, that looks good up underneath there. And that looks kind of cool. I will tell you, this is a very, like, visually, I hate to use the word busy, because there is resting space, right? I mean, the white background and everything does allow a rest. But the cluster is very much, it's vibrant. It's vibrant, let's use that word. There's a lot of color, a lot of things going on. There's a little chipboard flower there. I'm going to use in the upper left, and I get that turned around. And she did have flowers, you know, in these little places. I'll find one more. It's a sticker with a suitcase and a flower. And I do think that works good, too, because we were on vacation. That's going to rotate just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'll end up putting that up on foam. I'll put a few things up on foam. Not very many, though. I started to put the pictures on foam, and I thought, no, there's a lot going on anyway. So I kind of allowed the chipboard to act as a bit of a layering effect, a little bit of a dimensional deal, and I used Nuvo glue on the pictures. So I put the suitcase with the flower up on foam. I'll put the title up on foam. And then ultimately, there's a little word in the lower right that I'm going to end up putting on foam in the little cluster that I make at the bottom. I think I'm getting back into my ephemera here, you guys. I don't really know. I think I'm just looking for stuff. Oh, that little stamp there. I start to think about that little stamp on the little, there's 4 stamps right there, and I pull one apart, and then I decide not to use it. I think I'm looking for this bottom cluster is what I'm doing. I'm not 100% sure, though, right now. Like I said, I fast around quite a bit. Oh, I put the little ribbon on the left-hand side. There's a little heart circle thing. She had that kind of going on. And here's where I think on the bottom, yeah, I get these little, like, coffee ring or paint ring deals, and I'll build up a little cluster down there. I'll kind of separate them at first, and then I'll put them back together. And then I'll find a little floral in the sticker book, and I'll put that on top because she had a little floral down there. And then I'll use that Sweet Treat as the little wordy bit down there in the lower right. This is where I'm kind of poking around through here, you guys. Sorry about the being off camera a little bit there. I guess I had my, I was in my lap just about, you guys. I was trying to work inside my lap. Not sure really why. I do find a little heart, too, in that little sticker book, and that works pretty well. She had a little heart in there. I'll actually end up getting into my stash of, like, enamel dot things in a second. And I'm poking around there because I could see she had a couple little dots. The cat's crying, by the way. If y'all hear her crying, she's totally fine. She just wants attention. And I'll find one that says yum yum. And so it's a little puffy, like, enamel thing. And I'm going to end up putting that on there. What am I doing right now, you guys? I'm so sorry. Oh, foam dots on the back of this title. Or not title, but foam dots on the back of the wordy bit there, the Sweet Treat. I wanted to raise that up. And nobody's touching you. You're totally fine. Here's where I'm looking through, I think the enamel dot things. I'm looking. No, I just put that down. You guys, I'm so sorry. This little editing thing is right over the top of it. I can't tell what I'm doing. And the cat is totally wanting attention, so she's kind of distracting me. Okay, so I think this is where I'm kind of thinking to myself, okay, I need my enamel dots. And luckily I had them right next to me. And I'm kind of poke through these just a little bit. And I'll end up, like I said, I'll pull stuff out, and I'll end up just pulling out one little, it's kind of sad. I only pull out 2 things, even after this whole big old, that's my container, you guys. Can you tell what it is? It's one of those little cube shoeboxy looking things that goes in one of your cubes. And it's just full of enamel dots, you guys. Anyways, I'll pull out the yum yum in just a second, and I'll set it down. It took me a second to find it, though. There was actually multiple little puffies on it, but that's the only one that really made sense. And from a color standpoint, the only one that really worked, too. So I'll stick that down there, and then I'll find one yellow enamel dot. One, you guys, just one.
I think that's it, you guys. That's all I did to this layout. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist below. There will be some other ladies playing along. And this was really pretty. I enjoyed making this layout. And I guess, what else? This is, I think, a Thursday. So, I don't know. Check it out. I usually put premieres on anything I've got coming up. Definitely Sunday. And we will see you next time. Bye.